Guys, the Chick is here bringing you another Boomage video. In today's video, guys, very excited because we have Mr. OpDestroy on the call, and we're going to be going over the end of Season 8, kind of our thoughts on it, where we hope to end up, and some last-minute kind of tech tree decisions that we hope that we can help you out with.
What's up, Chicken? How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Good. So, where I'm at, we just got, as we were playing now, we just got the last prototype, and the optimal choice is probably the Laser Beam 3, right? Because it's, obviously it's a level 3 prototype. It's going to rip through the bombers. That seems to be what most people are using. Is that how you feel as well, OP?
Yes. Granted that, sorry if you can hear that lawnmower outside. No, yes, Laser Beam 3 is the pick of the town here on this node because, yes, it does pierce through heavies and anything up to your bombardiers. And that's the line of defense you really want targeting because those are the killers of the crew. So, yeah, Laser Beam 3 is a good choice, my friend.
Right, but it still takes 2 shots to kill a bomber. It's not one-shotting bombers.
Right. So as long as you can get that thing to keep firing. Now, if you have it amplified, it will one-shot bombers.
Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, imagine an amplified laser beam under a sky shield. That's good. That's getting.
Yeah. So I've seen those. So
do they work well? I see a lot of laser beams under sky shields. That seems to be kind of the way most people are using them.
Yes, exactly, because they can't bar them, they can't shock them.
Yeah.
If placed properly, but. That's the whole start purpose. So, yeah, Laser Beam 3 is a good choice, my friend.
Okay, well, we'll see. We'll do a couple battles here, guys. We'll see how it holds up. This base isn't, like, optimized really perfectly. It's okay. It's been holding up decently, but yeah, we'll just get into a couple battles, and we'll just... I felt like it'd be good to just kind of talk about Season 8 and maybe some things that we want to see going forward into Season 9, now that we're going to have this... The Warships break is coming up, which I'm not looking forward to. The Warships break plus quarantine? Oh my god, man.
I know. Gosh, we're just living in the last days, it feels like.
Yeah. The world is truly ending in Boom Beach and in real life. Yeah. But, yeah, so what did you think, just like, I don't know, just in general of Season 8?
You know what, man? I applaud. I applaud the Season 8. I love the fact that we're not into a base race right now. Yes, it's not a base race. It's about who does the most damage, right?
Right.
And I really appreciate that. It's been a long time since we've seen that. But so I really applaud the team for the base race that merges into a quasi rush meta kind of whatever kind of base, like Shish Kebaber said, pronounced. So
it is definitely interesting.
Yeah, it is definitely interesting, and I do like this season for that, and the fact that there wasn't too many problems, Yeah,
it's just little stuff, but I mean, the problems we're used to dealing with, there was no problems.
Sure, exactly. So, yeah, the problems we're used to dealing with, no problem. Right?
The game was playable, so
Yeah, it was playable, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a fun one. Now, the other part that I might not, is the season's really short, my friend. This is our first shortest season we've had to deal with, right?
Yeah, so, I didn't like that. I still don't like, I don't know if everyone agrees or not, but I would like to see the season be like 6 weeks. I think is a good length of time. Yeah.
Right.
I think any shorter than that, it gets a little bit too grindy. This season was different because everything was a little bit more condensed, so it was easier to make it to the end of the tech tree.
Right, and I believe it was told that the reason why these warship seasons are shorter is to compensate for Mega Crab that comes once a month. But I think once every other month, Mega Crab would be welcomed. I believe
even it is quarterly, like at this point, unless they're gonna come out with like a new Mega Crab completely, to do the same crabs over and over and say the trophy is just if you get 10 stages higher, it gets stale, it gets grindy. You know what I mean? Not to take a big dump on the crab. I still enjoy the Mega Crab. It's just I don't know. To me it feels stale. It feels stale.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's altering the duration of our warships. It's all dependent on that, So
yeah.
In that
I feel like if anything, everything should be kind of centered around warships, and not Mega Crab.
Absolutely, I agree, man. So, but I mean, again, with shorter seasons, it just makes it a lot more grindy. And that shock blaster just picked off those.
Yeah, how did it pick the diddles instead of Bullen?
I know, man.
God.
And he retreated too, so now it means it's going to be damaged.
Yeah, now it's going to be even that more painful when we lose.
But no, overall, man, I really applaud the season. It was great. I'm glad. I'm looking forward to season 9.
Yeah. So that was my next question. What changes would you like? Oh, you beat me by 3%. What changes would you like to see in season 9? Because I guess the biggest thing, well, obviously season 8 being grounded, was there's no flying troops. So,
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be nice to like bring the helicopters back, but kind of rework them in some way. I don't want to see them just deleted because they're so cool and innovative, and to have flying troops in Boom Beach is something that I think everybody wants to see, but we don't want every single warship season to turn into just flaring heavy choppers directly onto engine rooms, because that also becomes stale quite quickly.
Exactly, man. So I mean, whether or not they come back or not, that's to be seen. Yeah, I'm looking forward to season 9. They did a really good job here in season 8, and I wish season 9 to be merry and bright. Now, one thing is, if they do bring back, that's a big if, they do bring back the heavy or rocket choppers, then I'd like to maybe see something done to the heavy choppers. They're just so overpowered, dude.
Yeah.
And I do something about them. Maybe increase their GBE to deploy. I mean, look at the Scorcher, for example. It costs 10, right?
Right.
And they're useless on warships for the most part.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Because then it's not like a direct nerf, but it's like a nerf to like using them in a sense.
Exactly, because I mean it's an easy, quick fix. So if they could definitely just maybe increase the amount to deploy them, that could help. But again, that's one little thing I'd like to see changed if they do bring back the flying
because I
units.
don't know, like they could decrease the health on them too, but then it's like if they're too weak, then they just become completely useless at the same time too, right?
Right. I mean, it's crazy, my friend. Look, again, bringing back the example of the Scorcher. The Scorcher takes one housing unit on your boat, right? Your landing craft.
Right.
And this heavy chopper does the same. But do you realize how many heavies you get after this thing drops them all and then dies and drops 6 more? You get 3 full boats of heavies and a strength and healthy heavy chopper. It just doesn't amount to the same, man. That's why.
Yeah, no, that seems pretty fair.
Yeah.
What about
anyway.
other than the helicopters? Was there any other change you'd like to see? Like, I know, like personally, for the most part, it feels like every season that goes by, they do seem to be listening to us.
Sure.
And a lot of the changes that I remember, like especially at the start of season 8 and season 7, it was like, oh, okay, like a lot of the things that we wanted were like directly just put in. So it's been, every season I feel like has gotten a little bit better in one way or another. Like, bugs or no bugs, those are obviously not intended. So, but yeah, so like anything else besides the addition of air troops and how they're going to rework them.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it on that. I'd like to see something maybe futuristic. You know how we have this season called Grounded. That means what? No heavy choppers, no rocket choppers, correct?
Right.
Maybe a season that says no seniors or no bombardiers.
Okay.
And there's just no bombardiers.
That would be good because since bombers have came out, they've basically been in every meta, right?
They've dominated the metas, bro. Since they've been released
all the time.
So maybe they can stay back and watch cooking shows at the retirement home or something. I don't know, but maybe that. And then one time,
well, they should be practicing social distancing, social distancing, anyways.
Exactly,
So,
as we all should, right?
Exactly.
But no, that and then maybe a season without seekers. Like.
Yeah,
there's plenty of room for this. Yeah, like seek somewhere else or something. But it's just there's a lot of cool things that they could implement going forward, and I like to see those changes because if they're grounding rocket and heavy choppers, they can sure ground other troops as well.
Absolutely, and just kind of base the season around that. Like this season, you don't have bombers. Next season, you don't have have heavies at the beginning or something like that.
Sure.
The cool thing about warships is there's a million different ways they could go with it. So
absolutely,
there's always going to be some kind of variety. There's always going to be something different, and I think that's why a lot of people like it for the most part. But
I mean, maybe even add super mortars in on this.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Super mortars.
Airman strikes back.
Leave a thumbs up, guys, if you want to see super mortars in.
That's OP's dream right there. But yeah, I think that would be a cool addition, as long as they're not too overpowered. We don't want them, you know.
The bombardiers are already too overpowered.
Well, I don't know. At the same time, we don't want
No, I understand.
defending to be stronger than attacking.
Oh, but
I don't know. I'd say
defending,
it's good to switch it up too. Maybe
right.
Defense is good one season, offense is really good the next season, kind of thing.
Yeah, but a strong defense chicken means more of a rush offensive meta, like the good old days. Remember those days, my friend, when you were rushing with warriors and stuff like that? So, yeah, no, were you clucking and ducking there? What were you putting a beak on? What were you doing?
A little bit, you know. Keeping it fresh. So yeah, as always, guys, thank you to everyone that is using the code chicken in the shop. Big shout out to you guys. If you want to be entered in the monthly or bi-monthly, every 2 months giveaway, join the Discord or tweet me a screenshot of you using this code on Twitter at thechicken24, and we'll get you entered up in that. You can also use Mr. OP's code, OpDestroy, as well. He's got one there too. And yeah, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. That is gonna wrap up the video today. OP, thank you for coming on. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for the wrap up, the finale of Warships. OP, you got a big stream coming, eh?
Yes, tomorrow. I do have a big stream tomorrow. Warships, you got it. Last of the Mohicans in season 8. Absolutely.
Ooh,
see you there.
Exciting. I'm definitely gonna tune in for that. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. That is gonna wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you next one. Guys, check it out. Bear back.